Welcome back to the
How's it
show
going?
today. What's up, brother? So, man, today,
Mm.
what a crazy weekend we have. We have Nick Shirley breaking the internet, taking down the scam in Minnesota. Plus, it's a double dip. He took down the whole mainstream media, with breaking the news of what the heck is going on in Minnesota, and he already surpassed 100 million views on X, which is insane in like less than 48 hours, which is absolutely crazy. So, Robert, give me your thoughts and good to see you again.
Likewise, man. I will say that, dude. Oh man, this there's so people have amnesia, man, or not amnesia. Sorry, that's not the right word. Like we got a short memory. I mean, it wasn't that long ago when we were talking about how Minnesota's flag changed into a Somalian flag almost,
Yeah,
on on top of that, remember there was a representative, a congresswoman, who voted against undocumented and got assassinated by one of uh, Tim Walz's people, and again, this is no surprise.
mhm.
Democrats being Democrats. Honestly, that's what it comes down to. It's just Democrats being Democrats.
Man, that is crazy. And the whole part starts like the whole narrative of the Somalian community. I'm not saying everybody's stealing, but from the video, you see the kind of the contracts of how many people are doing the same thing. It's like the copycat, somebody do it, oh, I will do it too. And that is what is permeating in Minnesota. And also, I shared a video early of the lady in Ohio claiming and begging for Nick Shirley to come to Ohio and discover the same deal because she claiming that Somalis and different other minorities that came to the United States are doing the same thing. They just creating daycares, creating, I would say, fictionals or fictionals offices or businesses that do not provide any service allegedly and collect taxpayers' money, which is up in the millions of dollars. And I will play this intro video for you guys. It is 5 minutes long. We're gonna pause in between, and I would like to give credit to Nick Shirley to this absolutely amazing job that he did over the weekend, dropping the nuke on this news. Man, it is insane. Just take a listen.
Children here in your child care?
Which childcare name is a lot of
Minnesota Child Care right here. It's from the state of Minnesota's website. We're just wondering where the children are.
where the children are.
Yeah, where are the children? It says you have 102 children here
Okay.
and you got $2.66 million this year in funding and $2.5 million last year. We're just wondering where the kids are.
And who are you?
My name's Nick Shirley.
Nick Shirley.
And where you? Which department? That is harassment.
Oh, we are from ourselves.
Yeah.
Hello, we'd like to ask where the money's going. Look at that. Shut us down. Where are the children at? No children inside of this daycare center. And look at this daycare center right here. No children inside of this daycare center. But between those buildings, over $2.6 million. And this fraud is here at this daycare.
Don't open up!
So this is Quality Learning Center. I meant to say Quality Learning Center.
Don't open up!
They said they spelt
Have
learning
ice
wrong.
here. Don't open up!
How do you have ice here, ma'am? I'm literally a YouTuber.
Don't open up!
Ma'am, what do you think about the fraud that's taking place here in Minnesota?
Don't open up! We have ice!
And what do you think about this place being licensed for 99 children
Don't open up!
and getting $4 million
Don't
over
open
the
up! It's ice!
$4 million in the last 2 years?
Go away!
What do you think about that? Are you in
Go
favor?
away!
Are you in favor of that?
Go away!
You know where
You're
the-
not welcome here.
Are you-
Shame on you!
Are you in favor of $1.9
Shame
million
on you. It's
going
ice.
illegally,
Don't open up!
fraudulently to this business that has Quality Learning Center but can't even spell learning right on the door? You ever seen children at that daycare center right there?
Where?
Yeah, it's right there. It says the child. You've never seen daycare.
I haven't seen anybody in there.
We're gonna educate you on something. So what do you think about this daycare center? They spelled learning wrong. They've received over $1.9 million this year alone, and they're supposed to have 99 children here.
I don't see it.
99 children.
Have you ever seen any children here?
None at all. None.
This year they got 1.9 million. Last year they got 1.5 million of your tax money for 99 children. We just want to know, where are the kids?
Right.
Where are the children?
I don't see them. I've been here since 2017. I haven't seen anybody like
Never
that here.
seen a child here.
No, not at all.
And so you've
Many
never
years.
seen a child here for 8 years?
Nope, not at all.
I knocked on the door, and to my surprise, somebody actually answered the door. Hello? Can we speak? I would like to check a child in the daycare. Why? Can I speak to a manager? Where can I get paperwork to file for my son? I wanted to put my son Joey in daycare. And after a few questions, the lady went silent. Looks like little Joey Shirley ain't going to daycare here. And now where are we going?
Now we're going to Sweet Angel Childcare.
We're in the middle of a strip mall here inside of this neighborhood.
In fiscal year 2025, this facility, which shows its license for 74 kids, was paid $1.26 million in tax money. And there are no kids, and all the facilities are the same way.
List of all of the healthcare companies. Loads of them right here. We want healthcare.
No, it's okay.
Yes, we'd like to speak about getting healthcare here.
No.
Why can't I get healthcare here?
No, wait.
Warning, you are under video surveillance. No trespassing, security armed. This is the strangest place I've ever been to get healthcare. Just a bunch of different places. Healthcare here, healthcare right here. Another healthcare company right here. There are 3 healthcare companies inside of this building right here in this room of 7C. Now we have another Helping Hands, Home Care LLC, another healthcare company. Present Help right here. We're looking for the best rates of healthcare here inside this building.
Bro,
Oh man.
let me have your take on this, because this is what I'm saying, of like the entire building, the entire freaking building full of competition. Like, it make no sense to have the entire building, same type of business, next door to next door, and there is nobody there. There is no one. It is like an empty hallway. It's like, seems like out of the movie of The Walking Dead. It's just empty hallways, and they don't want to give him a rate. He went to few daycares to just shut him down. Like, no kids visible, no screaming kids. And no, if you know, you go to daycares, you know there's kids everywhere. You could hear the kids yelling, running around. You see staff moving, dealing with kids. In these instances, you see nothing. Like, they have like black, I think like a black paper on the windows, on the doors, so you can even see inside. So
Dude,
it's everywhere.
I just don't understand it. I mean, like the fact that, because I was going to show clips of the opposing side, right? Of the
Right.
people saying that, oh, Nick Shirley's not being, this and that. They're already been investigated. These are cases that are, regardless of the fact, though, the fact is
Mhm.
that they did take money from the federal government, and they did claim there's kids, and a lot of these places that are not closed down, they're not closed down. And like you said, you would hear kids in the background. In fact, they didn't even know who he was, and he was asking like, "Hey, just because I guess he's white, they don't want to cooperate." But he's like saying,
Yep.
"Hey, let me uh, enroll my child here," and they were just like, no, like what? Like,
Like,
you know what I mean? Like, you're open for business, but again, they're not. This is just a money laundering scheme, is
it
what it
is.
looks like. And
It is.
Tim Waltz knows what's going on, and I know that that his whole world's crumbling down, and
Oh
he
yeah.
sees it.
Oh yeah. He is done, and he knows it. Yeah, I mean, his days are numbered. Donald Trump already got the win of it. The Department, the DOJ had the win of it. Now it is up to the FBI, DOJ to do something about it. And And I said it in a few posts that I posted throughout social media. The entire state should be audited from top to bottom. Every department should be audited. I don't care if it has to be paid by federal money or third party, but it needs to be audited by a third party outside the jurisdiction of the Minnesota. So they don't have the hands of it, because the way I see it is they Somali people, the one that are committing the crime, they're protecting themselves. They're keeping a close loop on the whole deal, so they the fix is within themselves. It's no outsiders. So basically, there is no leaking on information because everybody's in it. And it's crazy how I was thinking about furthermore of who is leasing those buildings. That's a good question. Who's leasing those buildings?
Yeah, and exactly that's what we need to get to. We need to see who's leasing those buildings, who's it named to, and we need to know what who are these people tied into? How did they get these federal subsidies, and and who coached them? And
Yeah.
that's how we'll get into the corruption.
I have an idea, and I will show you who probably allegedly had the whole thing figured out. Let me show you the video real quick. Take a
Go
listen.
for it.
الهان معها قضية إلهام معها قضية مينيسوتا معها قضية غير مريكان قضية إلهام وقضية صومالية قضية
Bro.
Hmm.
He said it right there. JJ Carroll said it right here in our show. The Ilan Omar, it is for the people of Somali, not the United States. So she needs to be, I'm telling you, man, she needs to get out of the Congress. She have no business. She have no alliances with the United States. Say it by herself. And I guess he's a former prime minister of Somalia, a shareholder country anyway. These people need to be out, man. I don't care. Donald Trump needs to send ICE. He needs to deputize the military. He needs to deputize whatever volunteer. Get them all out, man. Ask the question later. Get them all out. They don't need to be there. And people are suffering. People in Minnesota are suffering because of this. Bro, $100 million in one video Nick Shirley discovered. $100 million, and the entire scheme is between shoot $9 billion. It's like basically the entire GDP of the Somalian country. That's how bad it is, and it's unsustainable, man. These people need to be ousted. They need to be out of here. Honestly,
And
though.
and you know what's sad, Julio, that on top of all this noise, on top of all the exposure that many people are bringing up about Tim Waltz and what's going on under his regime, I guess we'll call it that, but under
Hmm.
his care of the Minnesotans, he blames it on what? White supremacy? Like, make that make sense, dude. Like, how is that white supremacy when you got Somalians that are taking money off businesses? This is clearly, let's just say, let's look at it like he's not involved, right? Which I doubt it. I I highly doubt it. I think Tim Waltz is definitely getting money out of this. But let's just say he doesn't know, he's not aware of it, and he is a dumb liberal, like that one liberal lady that's cleaning her hands with cow pee, right, or whatever it was that's going around on X. But let's say he's one of those white people, liberals. There's clearly some type of, I mean, fraudulent going on. If there's no kids in daycare, he's he's not getting anybody to check this. So he's just giving these these subsidies to these companies that he hasn't even had people to go check. Especially when it comes to children, you would think you would have like a caseworker that goes in there, kind of like a food restaurant has a health inspector that goes and checks to see if the building is on code every now and then. You would think there's some type of child care representative to go see if these daycares are up to standards before getting government subsidies. Do you understand what I'm saying? Because like schools, for example, they have some type of regulatory inspection of some sort. And I think the fact that this has been going kind of shows to me that his his administration is not doing what the due diligence to check for the children's well-being.
And the worst part is, Robert, that the Somali community is so large in Minnesota that they holding hostage a voting block. So it is upon Somali people to re-elect whoever they want to re-elect or elect a new candidate. So that's why Tim Walz is already holding hostage of their vote, because if he goes against them, obviously they're going to vote against Tim Walz. He will be primary. He will be casted out, and that's why he feel. I feel like he is in the. He knows about it, but he can do nothing about it because the entire block. It's so many people voting,
Well, and
like Somali people are voting, that he just cannot afford losing 70, whatever 100,000 votes in an election.
And I think screw that, dude. Because you know what? I honestly think that's why Donald Trump is doing what he's doing and revoking these the I guess what is it like he gave the Somalians some type of form of like uh
It was a temporary
citizenship,
protection. Yeah,
but
the
to
TPS, whatever.
vote. But he's gonna remove that and screw that, man. They
I hope so.
we yeah, me too. Because this is this is infuriating, dude. We're being
Yeah.
taken over, and you know what we played last time. Or no, have you seen Julio? Have you seen Andrew's PBD podcast? Had that Andrew guy that's always on the whatever podcast, and he's
Yeah,
always
yes, sir.
dude. I would invite everybody to look at that. That man has a very. It sounds cruel to many, but it's an actual lo- like logical form of thinking. And what what he said is he says it very well towards the end, where he says, Muslims, and this is going to sound cruel, but Muslims are retarded. I don't know, like they're. I'm not making fun of them. I'm saying like they're genuinely in the category of retardation, and the reason for that is because they inbred.
Inbred.
They're,
Yeah,
yeah,
inbred.
they
Yeah,
in,
they're stupid.
yeah.
It's stupid.
So
Let me show you. Now that we talked
mhm.
about Somalis, let me show you this video that I posted early uh, on on the reels. And if you have not seen it, this video is going very fiery, viral, of this lady saying or claim or begging to Charlie, not to
Oh
Charlie,
yeah,
to
I
meet
like her.
Shirley.
I like her. Yeah.
Yeah, she's begging to him to come to Ohio because the same deal is happening. So let's take a listen.
Nick Shirley, I hope you see this video. Please come to Columbus, Ohio. The reporting you did in Minnesota was amazing. Thank you for that. And if you come to Columbus, Ohio, you will find the exact same fraud. You will see the exact same things. Daycares everywhere. The home health care. I mentioned that in my video. I do not have your bravery to go out here and knock on doors like you did. I don't even want to leave my room right now, okay? But you could come here and do what needs to be done. Please, please investigate. Please talk to our government officials. And you see how the police escorted you out of that building? The Columbus police are on the same take, I am sure. Allegedly. Let me say allegedly before I got the Columbus police coming after me, as well as the Somalis. It's a lot. In the meantime, please come here and investigate. You will find the exact same things. And the rest of the country needs to know that it is real.
Wow.
Thank you for all you are doing. And please, please, please stay safe.
There you have it, man. It is insane, man. I'm telling you, we are scratching the surface of the entire event. I mean, you have Cincinnati, Ohio. You probably have Muslims doing the same thing and wondering how they can support one or two wife or like with 7 and 10 kids at the home. Like, and sometimes they not even leave the house. How they can support a family that large? And I guarantee you, it's probably by subsidized SNAP, rent, daycare, you name it. They get they get all the goodies, but yet we still we're still struggling. So it is insane, man. I'm telling you, this is beyond control, man. They already went off the rails on this one. These people
The
are
thing
they're
the
so emboldened, man. It's crazy.
the thing is, it's not so much. It's see, people think that we're attacking Somalians because of their
I
Somali.
am. Fuck them.
But it wouldn't be an issue because they're Somalians. What the issue is, they're coming here not be, not being Americans, right? And not trying to be Americans,
Mm-hmm.
okay? And then on top of that, stealing and then trying to impose Muslim belief, like Sharia belief, into our cities. That's when it becomes a problem. That's when I'm saying screw these people because for one, you're coming to America, you're coming to a Christian country, and I'm sorry, you know, again, it's either Christian rule or we're being ruled by what? What is the other rule that you think of? Because here's the thing: the reason why America is the way it is now, as the best country in the world, is because it was ruled by who? Christians. England, who was it ruled by? Christians. So when you think of it, if you like everything that this country or these Christian countries have, is why? Because they're Christians. Go to Muslim countries. Go to Muslim countries and let's see how you feel. Do you feel happy and safe and secure? I bet you won't. I bet you that's why they come over here. So again, it's not because they're Somalians. It's because what these Somalians are doing, and it's a
Yep.
great majority of them that I'm gonna say I don't want Somalis now because of that shadow that they cast on themselves. If you're Somalian, I'm gonna be like, hey, I don't want you in my community. No.
Definitely. Check this video out. This is Nick Shirley. This is a different take of what is going on. And there is, I'm telling you, man, I watched the entire 40 minutes, 45 minutes of the entire show that he posted, I believe Saturday, when he posted on the internet. And it makes me mad because there is a lot of people here that they are trying to create a business, a legitimate business, and they cannot even get funding. They cannot even get $10 grant, $10,000 grant. They cannot even get $20,000 grants. But yet these people are making up fake businesses and getting millions upon millions on top, on help, but not providing any services. And that pissed me off. So check this video out.
Right here, you have a list of all of the healthcare companies. Loads of them right here. We want healthcare.
No, it's okay.
Yes, we'd like to speak about getting healthcare here.
No.
Why can't I get healthcare here?
No, wait.
Warning, you are under video surveillance. No trespassing, security, armed. This is the strangest place I've ever been to get healthcare. Just a bunch of different places. Healthcare here, healthcare right here. Another healthcare company right here. There are 3 healthcare companies inside of this building right here in this room of 7C. Now we have another Helping Hands, Home Care LLC, another healthcare company. present help right here. We're looking for the best rates of healthcare here inside this building because we have so many options. Who can we talk to about getting the best healthcare?
Bro, how
No.
do you know? Oh my God.
All right. We will not get any healthcare here. David, this is one of the stranger places I've ever been. Literally, healthcare every door you go to, yet nobody will give you a rate. How much money do you think's been funneled through this building?
Every year, I would say 50 to 60
Wow.
at least.
And finally, we
Wow. Brother, 50 to 60 million in one building. Bro. If you
Insane.
man,
That's insane, dude. And again, I guess
I cannot imagine the elections. Oh
who
my God.
who is leasing those buildings? Who's paying for all
Bro,
this?
I'm
I mean,
telling
I
you,
know we are. I know we are, but there's got to
bro,
be a name, right?
yep. I guarantee you there is either a politician that owns the building and he getting that money kicked back to them somehow. I guarantee you. Or the government of the state of Minnesota own those buildings and they're giving those buildings for free. Or privatized or a private person. Could be those three. In my opinion, it could be those three. And it would be sad if we find out that a politician owned buildings because sometimes they do. They create shell companies and they buy the buildings and then rent it out and they get that kind of kickback. They get that money back and they know what's going on and they just keep their mouth shut because they're benefiting from it. They don't care. They're getting their money's worth. They're overcharging for rent. They're probably getting $20,000-$30,000 a month on rent. They don't care.
Oh man, dude. And um, just real quick, I want to remind you, this is uh, Tim Walz, the governor of Minnesota. Have you seen this video? Let me show you this real quick. I
Go
guess
ahead,
I
play
gotta.
it.
This guy, I guess, says it good, but dude, it's just, I don't know. You
It
just
is
watch it.
infuriating. I mean, if you're watching this, are you mad? Because I am. Just imagine you giving out your money and they just like
Yeah,
kind of
you're
like
you're you're upset that they're taking your taxes off and all this, and then for this guy to just hand it out to these people when you need help, or you're upset that man, my check should have been $600 a week, and now it's like 515 because the
they
rest
took
was paid
75.
in
Yep.
taxes. Well, this is where it's going, Minnesota. If you're in Minnesota, and I think Minnesota, like most Democrat states, take off state taxes,
Oh yeah.
which that look,
They do
here goes.
state tax, income tax. They do what is the other one? A state income tax, federal income tax. Plus you have your sales tax and you have probably your municipal tax on top of that. And before you know it, you have property tax as well. So before you know
Yep.
it, your dollar has been diminished to like from a
So like
dollar to
25 cents.
25 cents, 35 cents at the most that you keep to yourself. But yet w- it's like you saying, Robert, we are housing those people. We are receiving those people here in the United States. We are footing the bill. And yet they turn around, they do not assimilate, they steal our money, and when we call them out on their scheme or the scam, they call us racist. make
Yeah,
make it make sense.
and again, we're not hating them because of
I
that.
am. I'm
I
already
mean,
pissed.
no, I am now. I'm just saying. Originally, we didn't go out there and nitpick them. Like, for example, we just said, oh, out of nowhere, you know, what
Mhm.
Somalians? You know what I mean? We didn't go out do that. They're doing this to make us say fuck Somalians. You know what I mean? Like,
Yep.
but watch this, and this is the very reason why if this doesn't disgust you, uh, I don't know. You guys need to reevaluate yourselves. But check this out.
This is the new Minnesota flag.
What? I'm telling you, man, he's owned by them. Asmund Gold, man, he bringing the heat. Look at that.
There, that's better. If this isn't treason, what is? This is the new
Boom.
Minnesota flag.
If this isn't
Oh, he needs to
treason,
be.
then
Yeah, he
what
needs to
is?
be out. He needs to be out. I'm telling you.
And you heard him.
I
He
am
said, "Oh, that's better."
telling you. I'm telling you, he needs to be out. I'm going to find another video of Terrence Williams.
And look, if you think that was a hoax or some type of AI, just let me play this other clip real quick. It's a few seconds, but here we go. This is Tim Walz in an actual news conference meeting, and look at the flag behind him. That's the
Look,
flag.
it's not law-abiding citizens. If that were the case, there's a lot of white men should be holding a lot of white men accountable for the crimes that they have committed. I think for the community to maybe educate their population, because I think what you're seeing here is there's secondary victims in this, that there's providers inside the community that are then victimizing the community themselves by signing them up, because when we're going to some of these people, they're like, I had no idea I was in this program. So I think it's asking us then.
He is just deranged, dude. I can't stand that guy.
He's weak. I'm telling you that.
He would have been your vice president.
Fuck. Oh my God.
None of this would have been brought to light.
Yeah, we dodged a nuclear.
Quiet.
We dodged a nuclear bomb. We dodged a Armageddon, World War III, end of times, revelations type of deal. Because you imagine, just picture this, and people are watching this. Just close your eyes for 5 seconds and imagine Kamala Harris, Team Gutless Waltz in the presidency. The border will be wide open. The scam would be off the rails. The money sent into Palestinian or to Israel would be beyond recognition. We would be aiding those drug dealers from Venezuela to come to the States. We'll be escorting them, make sure they get to our shores. That's how United States would be. The invasion would be probably double or triple on the border. We would have we would have entire countries invading us. The entire country would be here in the United States. It would be upwards a one-third of our population. I mean, the invasion would be beyond belief. It would have been crazy. The border would be wide open. The southern and another border would be wide open. Let me show you this video of Terrence. Terrence Williams.
Terrence. Yes, I've seen that one.
It is. He pissed. I never seen him that pissed in my life before. Let me make it larger. So there we go. I never seen him so pissed. But check this video out.
Right now, I'm telling everybody right now, you might be offended watching this video, but I don't give a damn, okay? So, I want to know, somebody got some explaining to do, okay? We got so many veterans who can't even get a small business loan. We got so many Americans who were born in this country can't even get a small business loan. They can't even get a business grant. They can't get no money from the government at all. And then these dirty ass Somalians come over here, okay, not all of them, but the ones that's committing fraud, those dirty ass Somalians come over here, haven't put any work into this country, haven't paid any damn taxes, okay? Then they get millions and millions and millions on top of millions of dollars to start a business that don't even exist. Do you not know how many small business owners right now could use a damn loan, could use a government grant? And we gotta pay business tax, this tax, that tax, sales tax, this and that, and the third. And then Y'all giving the money to these immigrants who ain't put a damn thing into this country. They don't even have real businesses. And they getting millions on top of millions. They ain't even making no real revenue. And they getting money. They don't even have a business to make revenue. And they getting approved for loans. Now, I'm hearing the Small Business Administration is looking into this. But I know so many veteran-owned businesses who can't get a loan. Who can't get help. Can't get a grant.
That's
in Americans, period. So many businesses struggled. And a lot of them did not survive after COVID. And they can't even get help from the government. They can't even get money. Oh, you better, as a small business owner, I'm pissed the hell off, okay? Because I can't get a damn business loan or nothing. A grant or anything.
Fact.
You know how hard it is?
Yes.
And then to see these fraudulent, corrupt, dumbass Somalians rob taxpayers like me and you getting business loans and grants and funding and all of this stuff. What the hell? Y'all, as an American business owner, I'm pissed off. Because just like me and others, it's so hard to get funding. But these people come over here and get money like it's nothing. That is a slap in the face to every taxpayer in this country. A slap in the face.
Yeah.
Y'all, this is absolutely insane. Somebody better go to jail. Somebody better go to prison behind this. And not just the Somalians. I'm telling you right now, there are a lot of politicians. They knew about this fraud. They are in on it, and they need to go to jail. Right now.
Yep.
Yeah, they do need to go.
There you have it.
Dude, as the way he puts it down, man, that is, I am 100% unapologetic now. I mean, this is outrageous.
You have to, Robert. You have to, man. Come out of the closet, man. Say it like it is, man.
These people are horrible.
It is. They are horrible. Like, bro, let me go to your house, eat your food, steal your money, and then when you call me out, I'll be like, brother, you're racist, man. How do you gonna feel?
Yeah, no, this is,
and people do not understand that because it's not happened to them. They don't feel emotionally attached to it because it's not happening directly.
You know why? You know why? Because it's not happening directly. You know, one thing that again, that PBD podcast with Andrew made something so freaking clear. He said the reason why Americans don't care is because we have comfort. We have AC, we have the heating, we have everything that's comfortable. As long as it's not affecting directly right here in the neighborhood, we don't care. We pretend to care by virtually signal and saying like, oh, this, and videotaping that, and writing our comments, doing these podcasts, but we don't really care. If we really cared, like the people doing the groundwork that are talking about this, like, then you care. But by the time we do care, it's too late, and it almost is too late for, like you said, in Minnesota, because all the Somalians have taken over to the point where they can't hold their people, whoever they elected accountable, because who's benefiting out of this? Obviously, it was Somalia, the country Somalia, and those people that are there, because the Minnesotans that are American, they didn't even know this was happening. All their tax dollars, they're complaining about the economy. Everyone's complaining about the economy right now. I'm broke right now. You know, we're financially struggling. The whole country's struggling, and these guys are getting millions out of what? Nothing. Getting loans and business with supposedly daycare with no children there, paying that light bill, the AC, I mean the water, I mean, like, dude.
I'm telling you, the government probably subsidizes the entire building.
Oh man, that is just That is
That would
horrible.
be, yeah. And where that money goes? Where do that money goes? They probably send that money back to their countries. You know what I mean? They funneling, and now they found out today they are they putting money into the candidates that they want in either Congress or any position of leadership in Minnesota. So they funding. They already have the money, our money, and with our money, they funding their candidates. Ain't that a bitch?
Yeah.
Ain't that a bitch? They're not putting their money down. They're putting our own money, bro. We are being finessed by the Somali. We are
But
being
it's not,
finessed.
and the thing is, it's not the people, right? It's these people that are running these people. Because I hate to say it, but these people are retarded. You know what I mean? They're not smart enough to know
Here in
anything, But
Yeah.
dude, it's
So
just. Hmm.
it is insane, Robert. It is
That's
insane
why
that
they have that elongated head, kind of like the Egyptians. They always drew
because
their
inbred.
elongated head because, yep, inbred. That's the thing.
They
And
have the elongated head, the popping eyes, uh, the non-defined jawline, which is very thin. It
yep,
is inbred. It is. You know how many generations probably inbred already within the same family, like first cousins and stuff like that.
yeah,
Ridiculous.
no, it's crazy. I'll see if I find that little debate thing.
Yeah.
But go
Let
ahead.
me.
Yeah.
Here in Minnesota, massive fraud is taking place within the government and the Somali population. Here, this building alone, Quality Learning Center, is a daycare, yet they spelled learning wrong and they said leering. This daycare alone in 2025 has received $1.9 million
Wow.
from the government. And the strange things about these childcare centers is there's no one here right now. It's midday on a weekday. And if you were to try to go inside, it's completely closed and the windows are all blacked out. No one's working, midday. Children should be in here. And this place is licensed for 99 children. And this is the outside. There's no windows, no nothing. And like I said, they literally spelt the word wrong on their sign. This is open and blatant fraud taking place here inside of Minnesota. The government is complicit with this, and this is just one of the hundreds of child daycare centers here inside of Minneapolis being ran by the Somali population. It's sad that it's happening here in Minnesota, and it stinks that it's happening and it's being labeled on the Somali population. However, that's just the facts of what's happening here inside of Minnesota. $1.9 million for this daycare center that can't even spell learning right.
Dude.
Make it, bro. Make it make sense. Like,
Yeah.
make it make sense. Like, oh, these people, man, they are laughing, and the bad part about it, they are laughing about it. They are just laughing, making mockery of our country, and then if we call them out, like I said, man, they're gonna call us racist, and I'm tired. They're gonna call me. They can call me racist. They can call me Islamophobe. They can call me whatever they want. That card is declined with me. I don't care. So
Yeah, check this out. So this guy here, Andrew, debates this Muslim guy who supposedly this
oh,
guy is like a
I've seen
really
that.
good debater.
We cooked them.
Yeah.
You got no audio, brother.
It always does that
You share the screen, the window.
when I'm sharing it from hold on. So let me do this. I'm
Copy,
gonna
copy
copy
the
the
address
link.
and yeah,
Yeah.
and put it on Chrome. That's what I do.
I I it's because if I don't use it in what's Chrome, it
Yeah.
does that. And to be honest with you, um, I don't know why it does that, but here we go. This is gonna fix it right here. Let me stop sharing. Okay, now here we go. But dude, yeah, I don't know, man. It's just to me, yeah. I'm not gonna be nice no more. I don't want Muslims here at all, just at all, dude. I'm sorry. Here we go. And go.
Right? All around Muslim nations, you're probably terrified of Zionists who are right in your own backyard. I get all of that, Daniel. But your people group aren't smart enough to defend themselves against these people. Christian nations are. We're smart enough to defend ourselves from people groups who want to wipe us out, like yours, right?
Guess what? You want to talk about Israelis dominating Palestinians because of low IQ? Guess what? Which race actually has a representative that controls every member of Congress, like a handler? Like an APAC handler. What race are the APAC handlers that are controlling Congress? What race are they? Are they white Christians, actually, Andrew? Because it seems like 300 million Christians can't take care of just maybe a handful, 10 million of that one particular race that has a death grip over your country. Maybe address that, Andrew, the elephant in the room, and then tell me about IQ. The other point that I want
about
to
to
make
destroy
is
him. Watch.
Here
we go.
Do I have to spell it out? Yes. Yeah, they're called Jews. They're called Jews, Andrew. It's called there are only 10 million of them. There are 10 million of them, but they control your whole region. They seem to have a lot of control. Yeah, the thing about
Now you know what this
Israel
ain't
is that
that
they're
video.
able to do.
But there's video basically where he tells them like, hey, you guys have inbred issues, and then he goes through statistics like every country that has inbred, and it's like he's saying, and it's not like, oh, second cousin with second cousin. No, it's like your first cousin or even your sister. They're sleeping with their own sisters, and they're having multiple kids and families. And it's like, dude, when he gave the statistic, that guy got quiet throughout the whole debate because then he had to argue, for incest. You know what I mean? And it's like, dude, you can't argue with that. So he destroyed them. He crushed them. I'm going to try to find it. But, dude, I invite everybody to look at that. But this is where he starts going into, which it is a thing. If you have kids with your sister, and then your kid has a kid with his sister, and it goes on and on and on, you are going to have retardation.
Yes.
Kid is not going to be intelligent enough to understand certain things.
And that's what's going on, Robert. They are doing inbred. I mean, Elon Omar, she's a perfect example of it. She married her brother. Everybody knows that. Everybody knows that. It is a secret. That is the loudest secret I ever seen. And everybody knows this since what, 2018, 19, when she got into Congress, whatever. And she went from broke, from having like barely $45,000 to now upwards to $30 million. How the hell you do that? What kind of business do you have? What kind of trade secret do you have in the market? Like, come on, man! Like, it is impossible. It is impossible. She outperformed. In fact, she outperforming Nancy Pelosi. Give it at that.
Hey, and you know what? Isn't her husband's businesses thriving too now? Like,
it was a total failure before she got into Congress. Now he making millions of dollars. Like, bro, sir, it is impossible. I'm telling you, it is impossible. These people are the only thing that they know how to do is scam people. I'm telling you, that's the only thing they know how to do. Rob, lie, cheat, and steal. That's all. That's all. Let me show you this video real quick.
Yeah, go for it.
I don't know about the rest of y'all, but I'm getting real sick and tired of this little lady.
The idea that this is a white nation that needs to be preserved is a fascinatingly disgusting view, because this country is one for the many.
Let me tell you something, bitch. Nobody's saying America has to be one skin color, but every nation on earth has a culture worth protecting. Funny how preserving identity is beautiful everywhere else. Japan does it, Mexico does it, even Somalia does it. But when America does it, it's disgusting. This ain't about no race. You snuck into this country and now you're trying to erase standards and history. America is an idea. And ideas only survive when people are brave enough to stand up and defend it. If every nation deserves an identity, then why is America the exception? We're not just gonna let you come up in here and switch up the rules to benefit only your people. So listen up, America, I need you to listen good. We need to vote these people out of power. Because you see what they're starting to do. They're starting to talk mess. They think they're gonna take over something. Because when a country isn't allowed to remember who it is, that means someone else will decide for it. And history shows that never ends peacefully.
Shout out to Westcott.
Yeah.
He's man, he's right, bro. He's right. They feel like man, they are entitled to our money. That's how they feel. Like, we invite them in and they're like, we have to serve them steak, we have to give them
Oh
food, we
no.
have to give them everything that they want, everything that they need, and we are obligated to do it. And that's how they feel. Honestly, that's how they feel. And we need to stop that. Like, I'm not saying you go out there and start chanting to people and bring violence to them. I'm not calling for that. I'm calling just we need to be proactive next time we vote and vote them out. That's what we need to do. If you are listening to this, or you watching us from Minnesota, or you watching us from Ohio, do it right. Go vote for your candidate to run against them and do it the right way and get them out. That's what you need to do.
Yeah, for real. You guys need to get back your state, man.
Yeah,
I
we can
mean,
do it for you. We have our own battles here in Houston.
yeah,
So
we're barely, like I was telling my wife, we barely survived. I mean, we're still not safe because we need to secure Greg Abbott to win another term to actually put the last nail in the coffin. But right
yep,
now we're fighting our own battle for sure.
I know we are. All right. Somebody put a copy down. Let me see. American, yeah, American. That's the bad part too. A lot of American voted for Elon Omar, and a lot of leftists did it. And I'm telling you, they are using the left to actually achieve uh, their goals. And once they use them, they're gonna dispose them. So don't be surprised down the road they are kicking out all those rainbow groups out of their communities because they don't want them. Once they get into power, bro, it's simple. Once they get into power, it is over. They're gonna kick them out. So, have anything else to say before we depart for today?
Well, I just want to tell everyone that you know I wish I had something positive to say,
Say it.
but I'm I guess the only positive thing that I could say is that Donald Trump won,
We got three
and
more years
we're
to go.
getting as yeah, we got 3 more years to go, and you know what? As 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 dark and gruesome that we're finding, the positive note is I got what I voted for. You got what you voted for. And all these libs on X right now coming out saying, where are all the protesters of all the mega
Mhm.
supporters? Where are you at? It's like we're not we don't need a protest. We won. We're actually fine. We're getting everything we want. There's nothing to protest against Donald Trump to. And obviously some people feel that way in the mega movement, but for the most part of us, we're good. Keep it coming. And all these um all these things that we're exposing about these Somalians and all this stuff. Hey, bring it on and let us know what it is because we need to get down to the root of it. And people, just come on out there, vote for your county, vote for your local elections, get involved. Do not let the radical left, because of their stupidity, stupid mindset that they got. Let's not lose our country just because they're wanting to kiss people's feet or you know what? Have some words. Let me find this video real quick and before we go, and then uh, just just give us your final thoughts, Julio, because I'm gonna find this clip because I don't want you guys to be this like these libs right here, and I'm just gonna end with
Yeah, go
that.
ahead. So, yeah, if you are watching this video, please give us a like, give us a subscribe. We are going live every day from 6:30 ish, 7 p.m. Central Time, and we're gonna discuss in large array of topics today. Everybody talking about Nick Shirley. Tomorrow we're gonna talk about the midterms and the predictions of the midterms for this 2026 coming up, which is it's in 4 or 5 days. We are jumping to 2026. By March, you will see a ramp up of uh, I would say the candidates will ramp up their man. It came out there. They will ramp up the promotions. They ramp up the races to become the next Congress or representative of your state. So for the 2026, it is crazy. It is expected to be kind of swingy because we probably gain the left will gain couple seats, the right will gain couple seats, and we lose others. So the dynamic is very crazy because now switching places. But a lot of people are happy for what we got so far in 1 year. Gas prices are plummeting. Today, I just put gas on my truck. It was like $2.04, which is I have not seen $2.04 probably since 2020 ish. So we are seeing those pre-pandemic prices coming back down, normalizing. I'm expecting to see probably 190 here in the Houston area in the next couple months. Oklahoma, Denton, Texas, they're already on 190, 180 ish. So it is
Yep.
coming down fast. So uh, get ready for it. The car market, the car market is kind of like plummeting a little bit. So the RV market is plummeting a bit, or usually I would say, but the economy is balanced out. It is shaky. Don't
It's getting there.
it's gonna be painful sometimes, but we have to get there somehow. So we are getting there. Food are getting more affordable. I was walking through Costco today, and I found avocados from $9 all the way down to 359, 369. A pack avocado. So me, do I do a lot of groceries? So for me, it was kind of like a good thing seeing prices coming back down because a few months ago, man, gas was expensive, grocery was expensive, and all that stuff. Even my insurance went down $25 a month less what I was paying last year. So everything is coming
Oh, that's
down.
great.
Yeah, everything's coming down a little bit, but it is moving towards the downwards in that aspect. So we hopefully 2026 at the end of the year we'll see a lot of savings. And Donald Trump promised that the tax returns of this year will be larger than the last one, with all these no tax on tips taking effects in January 1st. So we have a lot of expectation for 2026. So I'm hoping everybody get ready, financially ready, emotionally ready, because it's going to be a roller coaster. So you have the video ready, brother?
Yeah. Please don't be this. Please don't be like these liberals
Go
here.
ahead.
Please don't be like these liberals.
The urine is used as a natural antiseptic and insect repellent. I didn't catch malaria, so it does seem to work. The ammonia is what colors the hair into this orange.
So don't 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 be that liberal. Don't be
Did she
that
just
liberal.
wash her face with cow pig?
Don't be that liberal.
Oh Lord. Why? Bro.
Don't be that liberal.
Bro, why? I'm telling
This
you,
is
she
this
voted
is
she
how
voted
they're
Democrat. She voted Democrat.
this
No
is how they're
Republican would ever
winning.
do that.
This is how they're taking over us because of white liberal women like that.
Bro, that is insane, brother. That's
I'm sorry,
disgusting.
but
That is
that was
disgusting.
my final video, guys. Don't be
Yeah,
that
you
woman. Don't be
don't
that
be
Karen.
don't be that Karen. Don't be that Karen. All right, guys. Thank you and gals. I appreciate it. I appreciate your time spending with us today. Tomorrow we're gonna see you again around 7 p.m. We're gonna do the announcement tomorrow morning
Yep.
early because he works and I do all this stuff. But anyway, we're gonna be here. You're gonna see reels of ours during the day, and we're gonna go hard 2026. We're gonna put more content. We're gonna do more videos. So you're gonna see more of us than the year prior. So thank you so much. Like and subscribe. God bless you. Take care. Happy New Year's.